Bisbee零散群里 I'm Junfeng. The year 2022 is coming to an end. 2023 is set to be a better year for the Chinese economy as its biggest challenge, the COVID-19 pandemic, will become something in the past tense in the foreseeable future. But the US economy's biggest challenges, record inflation and interest rates, are unlikely to go anywhere soon, making 2023 a rocky year for the American economy. On December 14th, the US Federal Reserve is set to raise interest rates by 50 basis points. Fed Chair Jerome Powell cemented the odds as he said on November 30th that it makes sense to moderate the pace of our rate increases as we approach the level of restraint that will be sufficient to bring inflation down. A half-point hike will make 2022 the busiest year for the US Central Bank since Jimmy Carter was president. 7 rate hikes in 9 months, totaling a whopping 4.25 percentage points. That pace is unprecedented in the past 40 years. Yes, a 50 basis points hike is a smaller move than the 75 basis points the Fed had decided to use in the past 4 straight policy meetings. That's after America's inflation has been dropping steadily from 9.1% in June to 7.7% in October. So it seems inflation has already peaked in 2023, but that doesn't mean that the Fed is done raising rates. In Fed's officials' guidance in September, the peak target of interest rate range between 4.5 to 5%. Powell also pointed out earlier that despite some promising developments, we have a long way to go in restoring price stability, he said. The world will be better off if we can get this over quickly. Also in late November, New York Fed President John Williams said that interest rates need to rise further and stay high through at least the next year, and a rate cut is possible in 2024. He said the US unemployment rate will likely rise to between 4.5 and 5% by the end of next year from the current 3.7%. Although US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen on December 11th forecast a substantial reduction in US inflation in 2023, she did not elaborate if inflation could drop to the Fed's target of 2%. And Powell seems determined to achieve this target as inflation has clearly become America's #1 public enemy. That's been made obvious in multiple surveys in President Biden's sliding approval rates. For Powell, overshooting is better than almost there after so much trouble and spillover effects globally from the drastic rate hikes. So unless the consumer price index is off the charts away from the 2% target, I'd expect Powell to follow through with his plans and keep hiking rates, even if it means US job losses and economic recessions in 2023.